Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy Y.A.F here with episode 3 of my Warframe Android closed beta experience. Last episode, I think we finished. Yeah, we finished the prequel quest. We got rid of Commander Vor, and then we started the teacher quest, the modding tutorial quest. And we finished the first little bit of a longer video that time around, but here we are with this one. So we're going to start this one off with not continuing the quest right away. We're going to rank up our we're going to do our mastery quest. We're going to get our first mastery rank 1. Let's go. These pretty much, the mastery ranks are the most important level in all of Warframe, and your mastery rank is derived from
weapons. Prove yourself with your primary weapon.
Your Warframe ranks, your gun ranks, and like all your weapons and stuff like that. Even like missions and stuff like that. So every time you upgrade rank up your mastery rank,
you can handle more.
They give you these little tests that you have to complete before you can rank up to make sure that you're ready for that rank. It's like a way of testing what you've learned up until that point. So they progressively get harder because you're ranking up in mastery rank. Like on my base account, I think I'm like, I can't remember where I am. I'm in the 20s.
Continue.
Maybe, or close to the 20s. It's like my goal to rank up my mastery rank. Before it was doing the star chart, which I will talk about later. Star chart is pretty much just the individual missions of the game. And doing the star chart and progressing through it also increases your mastery rank as well. That builds it up too. Oh, nice, we did it.
A formidable performance.
This
test is now complete.
We did it.
Mission complete.
Let's go. And so doing those ranks you up. Hell yeah. And we got that mastery slate. So it looks like we didn't save our interior here. I wanted to make it look like Christmas in here because, well, it's December. So I forgot that you have to click on it and then click on it again to confirm the look. So yeah, there we go. Look, we got a snowman. Okay, let's continue the teacher quest now. So the star chart is pretty much these missions right here. That's part of the star chart. And so yeah, so that was my main goal. I did pretty much all the star chart missions I could do on my basic account. And now I'm pretty much just ranking up all my warframes, all my guns, so I can rank up to get to mastery rank 30. That's like the last one, and then all the ranks after that are just kind of like filler. But if you get to mastery rank mastery rank 30, you're essentially able to use all the weapons in the game, use all the warframes. You want to be mastery rank 30. That's the primary goal. And the game is not loading. It is habitually stuck there. I don't know if it's going to continue moving or if it is just stuck. And we might have to restart the game. I think we might have to restart. Oh no, I think it is slowly moving. Is it slowly moving? I don't know. I can't tell. I think it is moving. Yeah, it's moving. Very slowly. I don't know why it's loading really slowly. Usually it's really fast. Jesus. If it's any slower, I might have to just... I can't exit the game, restart from here. We either have to sit through this long loading time, Like, it is a beta, so this is, like, obviously, like, a work in progress. But, jeez, man, come on. This is the first time it's actually done this, in my experience. So, I guess this will give me a good time to kind of... got a new song out. It's, jeez, I've been releasing so many songs, I can't quite remember the name of the song. I gotta think of it. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. I'm bad. It's there. It's there. It's coming. It's coming. I know it is. Sorry, guys. It's like I had it, and then as soon as I
cut through the corpus and find him.
Now I can't remember.
Sweet fortune. What are the odds? Another bird flies into my hands. Oh, Nathania will pay dearly for the two of you.
Oh, man.
Corpus, take the Tenno. Dead or alive, it matters
Dead or...
little.
What? I'm more valuable alive. Born, at least, than that. That's why he did that thing. Put that thing on me. It made me weird. Yeah, so I got a new song drop. Check it out, guys. At the time of recording, it's not out. So I'm talking like it is out because this video will be uploaded the day of the drop. Because I'm recording these videos a day prior, and I'm releasing them the next day. So yeah, a little behind the curtain of how I'm doing this. Oh, come on. So that's a shield, pretty much a generator, like a shield generator. I could probably kill these guys because I'm strong enough without destroying that, but it's just like a part of how we do it. So, speaking of Warframe, I told you that I was playing the new update. The cinematic quest just dropped a couple days ago of Warframe. The old piece. Just finished it today, and my God, it's so good. I will admit, I hate that it kind of ends. I knew it was going to end on a little bit of a cliffhanger because they've been pretty much saying that like the cinematic quest, the old piece, kind of it's laying the groundwork for the big update, the big Tau update in next year. So it was like part of me that was like, I knew it was gonna probably end on a cliffhanger, but I was like, when it ended, I'm like, oh no, ends on this like cliffhanger. Now I'm like, oh, now I gotta wait sometime next year. I don't know if they're gonna release it like, because they said at TennoCon last year that it was gonna drop. Said it was gonna drop like early 2026, but like they didn't really specify. Just like how they said that this old piece was gonna drop late 2025, but didn't really specify exactly when. And then it dropped this December 9th. I think it was 19th. It dropped same day as Avatar. Oh, on that note, as the day of recording, I am going to see Avatar actually, Fire and Ash, Avatar 3, in a little bit. My show time is 8:10. It's currently at this time 7 o'clock. I'm around 7:30 to go see it. Cannot wait. I've been super excited. I've been waiting for this movie for like 2 years because I've seen Avatar 2, Avatar Way of Water, second one in theaters. Really good. I loved it. in the movie theater for 3 hours, no breaks, no nothing. Didn't leave my seat for the whole movie. I sat and watched the whole movie for 3 hours just because it was so good. Didn't even feel like 3 hours. It was like crazy. It was like so good, and I was like, man, this doesn't even feel like 3 hours. Like, what? 3 hours? It doesn't feel like it. But it was. This one's 3 hours as well. A couple minutes. I want to say it's a few minutes longer.
First, eliminate the warden.
It's a few minutes longer, so it's like, I think it's like 3 hours and like 17, 20 minutes or something like that. Where Avatar 2 was like 3 hours, 12 minutes, and this one's like 3 hours, 17, something like that, so. Yeah.
Get Teshin out of that cell.
Teshin! Yeah, so I'm super excited to see it. Reviews have been saying it's really good. I am praying that it does good at the box office because James Cameron said that if it doesn't do good in the box office, then he's essentially just going to tie up the loose ends at the end of the third one in a book. Like, he's not going to continue the series in a book. He's just going to tie up the loose ends of the third movie. So pretty much he's essentially just doing the fourth movie in a book and then just ending it there. And it's like, oh, cool. Kind of copping out a little bit. I get it. He doesn't want to keep making these movies if they're not going to sell well. I get it. But at the same time, like, I thought this was like a passion for you. Like, I thought this was Avatar was like the story you always wanted to make. Like, blah blah blah.
Show them this, Lotus.
When he announced that, oh, I'm not just doing one sequel. I'm doing like 3 sequels. A 2, 3, 4, and 5. I remember going to see Avatar, the first one, like in 2009. So even going to see Avatar 2 in theaters, I waited so many years knowing that he was going to make a sequel, make multiple sequels. I know he said he wanted to make like 2 or 3 movies after the first one. So I was super excited when the second one came out. As soon as it was announced, I was like, yes, we're going to see this. We're going. So I was super excited. I loved it. There was a couple of parts where I was like, like it's not as good. Like, it was good. And there was like some parts where I was like, okay, like, you know what I mean? Just like the first one. The first one was kind of like the same way. Where it was like, it was good. But there was like parts where I was just like, But overall, like, really great cinematic experience. So was the second one. And then the third one.
Scuttle this vessel.
Third one, I'm hoping it's the same. More of the same. And I really hope he can, you know, the box office does really good. Purely for the fact that, like, I want to see a 4th and a 5th. I think he also said potentially a 6th movie, and I think he even said, like, the 6th movie would not be directed by him, because I think he's actually, James Cameron, I read it somewhere that he's retiring. Like, he's he's like the 6th, I think he said the 5th Avatar movie would be, like, his last movie. And that he would be involved with the 6th one, but not directing, because of his retiring. But I don't know. I think I want to say I read that somewhere. I can't remember where I read it. But yeah, super excited for that. Big fan of James Cameron. Big fan of Avatar. But yeah. And I read online, like, the box office opening, like, so Avatar 2 had like 130 something million in its opening weekend, which is like insane, which is why it was able to like grow so much money in the box office and become like the third or fourth highest grossing movie of all time. And then I read that, like, Avatar 3, Fire and Ash, it had the highest, like, it led the opening weekend. It had the, like, in its opening weekend, it led the box office. And it was only at 88 million, and I'm like, dude, like, the fact that, like, it was number 1 in the box office and it only had 88 million had me worried, because, like, it's been talks about, like, for a long time that, like, theaters are, like we're in the decline in the fall of the movie theaters, which, I mean, I get it, it's the future, streaming is like becoming the future, but like we're gonna live in an era where there's no such thing as a cinematic experience. which I feel like I get some movies like you can miss and not see in the box office. Like, I'm a little upset that I didn't see Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in theaters, purely for the fact that I've seen the first one in theaters, and I don't know, I want to see the second one in theaters as well. But it's one of those movies where it's like, I don't need to see it in theaters. Like, I can easily just rent it on online and watch it that way, and I can still get the satisfaction of like watching it and knowing like, okay, like I can't wait for the third one, blah blah blah. Try not to miss the third one in theaters. So like, it's not a big deal for me for that one, because that one's not so much a cinematic like experience. I mean, it kind of is, but it isn't for me. I will watch it still and enjoy it, no matter if it's not in the theaters, even if it's like Five Nights. Only reason why I want to experience in theaters is because it's like, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. I love it so much. It's such, I don't know, I love it so much. Been waiting for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie for years as well. So to see at least I got to see the first one, which was like an experience, because it was like, this movie was talked about for so many years and was like delayed multiple times. There was even a part like where people were like, oh, it's not been officially canceled, but like people were just saying it's canceled because like it was in development hell kind of thing. So, but because Scott Cawthon was just like so like adamant, like this is gonna get made, and I was like, man, I can't wait, like it's so good. He was just super passionate, and I mean, like it had me super hyped. So yeah, there was that for sure, part of it. So the second one, like, not a big deal, just because like the thing with Five Nights at Freddy's is it's good, but like I will admit it's not like groundbreaking. Like I set my expectations not low, but not high to where it was like I was disappointed.
The reactor is protected.
That's why I
by
liked
two
it so
control
much, is
systems.
because I set my expectations
You need to breach
perfectly
both
well.
systems
Honestly,
to
the
expose
expectations
the
I set
reactor
for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, it actually kind of exceeded them a little bit. Not by a lot. I mean, it was better than I was anticipating for sure. So there is that. So yeah, so like it was amazing.
Stop that pedo!
Yeah. So yeah, only upset to miss the second one just because I've seen the first one in theaters. So it's not like the big deal. It's not like Avatar for me, where Avatar is a cinematic experience. Like I can't help but not to put up high expectations for the movie just because of like the quality of the last movie and everything like that. Like going into the first Avatar, I didn't have any expectations because it was like I just looked at it as like, this is an insane movie that looks like this, and it's pretty much all CGI. Like it's pretty much essentially all CGI. Like it was just an insane idea. But now, like we know of how good the first one was, the second one has a high expectations, and it met it. It met and exceeded my expectations for the second movie. So now my expectations for the third one are even a little bit more, are higher than the second one. Because the second one exceeded my expectations of the first one so much. So now the third one has, I think, an even bigger bar to be set now. So I will say, if I'm disappointed with the third movie, blame the second movie for being really, really good. But that's just what, like, I don't know. For those movies, it makes sense for the expectations to be high because of how big the cinematic experience of the movie is, and how big the movies are. And, James Cameron is a very good director, so it's like you only expect great from him. So, makes sense. But like movies like Avatar and like I will even admit, like Marvel movies, the ones that do come out to theaters, like for some people those are cinematic experiences. So going to straight hardcore digital streaming for all these movies, there's not gonna be a such thing as a cinematic experience. We're not gonna be able to experience. It's just gonna be sitting at home watching a movie, and it won't be treated to like this big high cinematic experience, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, I get why they're doing it and why the big push is being done like that is theaters don't make a lot of money. Like they really don't. So I get it. It's an unfortunate.
To the Oregon,
it's unfortunate, but also at the same time, you can't be too mad because it's almost like it's
Will you tell them the
foreseeable.
truth of the matter?
COVID
In
didn't
time,
help either, I will admit.
There are difficult conversations ahead. They will need a mentor.
You trust me to do this.
If you
So,
trust
we have
me
officially
to be their
finished the
Lotus.
teacher quest.
It
guys.
is
We
not
finished
my
it.
choice. It is theirs.
You hear that? It's our choice, guys. It's our choice. I feel like playing that quest after doing the Vor's prize is a little bit better than, like, I felt like that quest is a lot better playing when you're a newer player than how I first played it, which was like I finished so much ahead.
Tenno, you
we have
have
unlocked
learned much in a short period, but your work has barely
So
started.
now we got a bunch of mods, so
I have
I know where
word
we
from
go.
Venus.
I know where we're going.
The people of Fortuna suffer under a corrupt, despotic preacher named Y.A.F.
I love this. So he gives
They
you
require
somewhere
a
to
champion
go.
capable of fighting Corpus.
Go to Venus, essentially. is what he's
Use the
telling us.
Venus Junction to bypass faction blockades. When you get to Fortuna, find a gentleman who goes by the moniker The Business.
I love that.
He is trustworthy.
The business.
Your
He's the
Lotus has
business.
graciously offered me residence in the relay. Come see me when you wish to learn more.
Nice. And now we got a bunch of mods, so nice. Another quest down. We did it. Complete Venus Junction. So like it even tells you where to go. Now we have to complete Venus Junction. So the thing with junctions is they have things you have to complete to be able to do the junction. And the junction just unlocks more planets to go and more star chart missions and stuff like that. It's amazing. And look we have this weapon now. Actually, I forgot that we got to keep that one. It's actually really cool. It's better too. It's actually a lot better. So if we go compare, I think is what we want. Preview? Yep, there we go, preview. So, yeah, total damage is better by 4. That one is actually a lot stronger. It's probably our strongest. Yeah, it is too. The bow is, of course, going to be our strongest weapon. But we'll use the Thornback, the one that we just got. Because why the hell not? Why the H not, right? Alright, let's go. Oh, we got it. Okay, so. Mods, right. That's why we were there in the first place. I forgot. Mods. That's why we did this.
Service your weapons. Nice.
Redirection, that gives us more shields, essentially. Shield capacity goes up. Equilibrium, that will... It's for the whole squad, but it gives us... It just turns health... health pickups give energy, and energy pickups give us health. So, it can be very helpful. This is just an ability, so our Warframe abilities we now have, it lasts a little bit longer. Okay, upgrade this one. So, acceleration, that's damage. We're going to definitely take that. Stormbringer. Now we can do magnetic damage. Increases our damage on that weapon. Do we have any for this one? Heat damage. Let's go. 20% damage. Even stronger. Our secondary weapon now. This one's going to be stronger too. Our attack speed. I need that. Pressure point. That increases the damage. Let's go. Okay, so let's see what we got to do for the Venus Junction. That's our, I guess our mission. Complete Venus Junction. So we have to do 0 out of 4 tasks. So we did that one. Nice. Now we got to equip the Dreamer's Bond.
And is therefore reluctant to allow.
I don't even have that.
In Ordis's experience.
Upgrade a Dreamer's Bond mod.
So
Start building attacks on Sentinel and the Foundry. Well, those all seem really well and nice to do, but we have to get those things. Can we build a section? Do we have that? No. We got this. We can build it too. Do we? We don't have the Dreamer's Bond, do we? Yeah, we do. We do got it. There we go. We have to upgrade it though. Let's upgrade it. Upgrade it. Shall we just go fuse? Go here. Yeah. Fusion. That will do 2 quests and 1 right there. Oh, dude, let's upgrade it as much as we can. Rank 4. Hell yeah! Look at that. Now I equipped it. Okay, so now we're doing 2 in 1. We are essentially just doing 2 in 1. We upgraded it, and now we are equipping it. So it's an Aurora. The squad receives. So if we had people on our team, they would receive 0.25 energy regen per second and 1.25 health regen per second. But because it's just us in the squad, we're a part of a squad, so that gives us those stats that goes to us. So now we should have 2 of 4 done now. Yeah, so 2 of 4, boom, and boom. So now we got to start building attacks in Oregon require. So yeah, we gotta do this. Start building attacks in Sentinel. Hint: find all available blueprints in the foundry. Hover over the acquired resources to learn where to find multiple items can be built at a time. Yeah, but we have to get that. Taxing. So at least we know what we have to do. We have to do the taxing. But let's start doing the Earth star chart. Cause why the H not, guys? So we know the task that we need to do. We need to do Taxon Sentinel. So we've got to acquire the blueprint for the Taxon Sentinel first. Oh, well, look at that. Never mind, we got them already. And all we have to do is start building them, I think, right? That's all we need to do. We don't have to acquire, we just got to start building them. Yeah, pretty much, essentially, okay. Cool. Enter the junction. Okay, so now we can do enter the junction. So now we're going to do the junction. Let's go! Alright. So now we're going to get access to Venus. Let's go. So I believe the person that so every junction, there's like someone we have to fight to gain access to the junction. I'm pretty sure it's a Warframe, yeah. So it's a Spectre. It's a Warframe Spectre, so we pretty much got to essentially just take them down. And we did it. And then I think every junction we activate, it gets us 1,000 points towards our mastery rank every junction. So you want to do junctions early on in the beginning of the game to get your mastery rank up a decent amount. So something you want to do for sure. So we did that. Let's go. Go to Venus, which we have done. Complete E-Gate Venus. So it's telling us what to do. That's amazing. The new player experience is a lot different. See, because at this point earlier, so like when I first started the game, it didn't tell me what to pretty much do. We should get the Taxon Sentinel because now we will have a companion, and having a companion helps. So now we go here. Oh, we can't. Oh yeah, we can. Can we go here? We're not able to. Oh yeah, we go over here. Go over here. Equipped. There we go. Now we got a friend. Upgrade. Do we have any? Oh, he already has some. Perfect. Okay. Well, but one thing we got to do. We got to Y.A.F him up.
Some fascinating choices, Operator.
Well, thank you, Ordis. I appreciate you. You're a great buddy, a good friend indeed. Hell yeah. So, a good thing with companions as well as he will rank up, and then that will get us more points towards our mastery rank as well. So, again, something you want to do in the beginning. Sigils. No, we're not going to. Okay, so we got him. He's there. We got him looking like that. We got to do that for our weapon as well, I realized. Upgrade. Appearance. Yeah, let's go. Y.A.F. it. Y.A.F. it up. Let's go. So this is essentially the last thing we're doing before we stop this video. So let's go. Okay, guys. Okay. We are doing it. So I'm just going to finish this, and then
Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
Yeah, we'll get that one. Alright, we'll do the appearance of that in the beginning of the next video. Anyways, guys, that's all I got time for you today. Next video, we're gonna of course color scheme our new secondary weapon that we received after completing that junction, and then of course we're going to continue doing what the quest tells us to do, essentially. So that's what we're doing. Okay, guys. So, anyways, that's all I got time for you in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, you know what to do. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and also be sure to check out my new song, guys, over on my Y.A.F. artist channel. Anyways, that's all I got for you. See you in the next one. Bye.